Hello everybody out there in YouTube land. This is Michael, or Invader Maz, or Maz, whatever you want to call me, coming to you with a Get to Know You challenge. I got tagged by Beantown Pop Huntah, and I thought I'd go ahead and jump on this. So the real simple thing is apparently there's 10 questions that you get tagged and you have to answer, and then you have to tag other people. I do not, however, know if the people that I'm tagging have been tagged. Unfortunately, I do have a job, I have very little time, and I wanted to get this video out ASAP. So I apologize now for the sloppiness. The people I'm going to tag, I'm going to go ahead and just list them here. Popa Funk, because you got me into the Alliance Facebook group. Not like you accepted me and brought me in, but me watching your video and you tagging the Alliance in your group, or in your video, made me join the group. And I've been very happy in the group so far. Jedha Patrol, Foxxy Fox Real, Bat Dan Jumpman, and Pop Academy. You've all been tagged for the Get to Know You Funko Challenge 2018. So, the first pops that I got them all at the same store, and this is what I got. Got the Walgreens exclusive Venom, Walgreens exclusive Black Symbiote Spider-Man, which I do miss him from time to time, in the comics I mean. Spider-Man 2099. I didn't know what I was getting myself into then, and as I started to figure out, I did wane for a while. I didn't buy any more real pops until about a year ago. So, but those are the first three that started it all. See, how many Funko Pops do you own? Currently, I'm around 200 Pops, 200 Funko Pops. I know my PPG list isn't right because I don't have my duplicates in there because they don't show up the way I want them to. So I leave that out. So I'm pretty sure I'm right around 200 Pops. See, favorite fandom to collect, it's a toss-up really for me. It's either Stranger Things, which is the one that really got me collecting, and then shortly thereafter they announced my other fandom that's my favorite to collect, Stephen King related, with the Pennywise and The Shining. Those are my favorites. I've branched off since then and have created more trouble for myself. See the comment previously about 200 Pops. But it's all been fun. We're having a great time. The favorite Funko I own, I think I'm going to have to go ahead and give it to Steve. Steve is badass. He's got the baseball bat, he's got the bloody face, and he's just awesome. And of course, if you haven't seen Season 2 yet, that's what's driving up his price. In fact, he's probably going to end up surpassing my most valuable pop, which I believe is the next question. No, it wasn't the next question on the list, but it's the next question we're going to go with. Number 6, which I'm going to put in place for number 5. What is the most valuable Funko Pop I own? And that's going to be, currently, my Grady Twins Chase figures. I got these at Target the day they dropped. I was fortunate enough to be at a Target that got one of the 36 chance Chase and a case of 3. Let's see, worst Funko Pop ever made. Now, this is probably going to upset a lot of you people because a lot of you people are smoking crack as far as I'm concerned. For a little backstory so that you understand my feelings on this, when this product, this toy line, originally came out, I was working at a toy store, and parents went crazy trying to find one particular figure for their kids, and that would be the pink Power Ranger. I'm going to probably figure out how to blur that out. So I hate everything Power Rangers. Hate them. They could be the coolest looking pop to anybody else, but I can't look past it. When you work retail at some crazy Christmas where people want nothing but that damn toy, and they want to backstab and try to, I mean, they get downright mean trying to get that bloody toy. And so, this was, early 90s, and that toy line comes out, and people went nuts. I never watched the show. It looked ridiculous to me, and if you love that stuff, that's great. That's more power to you. But I am not forced to like those pops. Let's see, number 7. What 3 lines do I want to see made? I'd love to see more Stephen King pops like Pet Cemetery or The Stand or some proper Dark Tower pops, because there was so many characters left out of that movie, and yeah, there's tons of characters I'd love to see. The other one, there's three, of course. So the next one, the original Blade Runner movie. I'd love to get a Roy Batty pop. I'd love to get a young Deckard. I'd love to get a Pris. I'd love to get a Rachel. I'd love to see the original Blade Runner get some love. And the lastly on the list, and by no means importance-wise, the last one on the list is Neil Gaiman's Sandman. I would love to have the Endless as pops. Dream I have on my arm here. It was done many, many years ago. I got Destiny on my leg. I'll eventually get the rest of the Endless. I've loved those books since the 90s, actually late 80s, and I would love to see them represented in the Funko Pop line. Best and worst stores to buy pops at. If you've watched my previous videos, I pretty heavily depend on Hot Topic along with social media and finding my chases in the wild. They're not the only place I find them, but if I want one in particular, that is my best bet to get it without paying retail. It didn't work for Xander, but it did work for Yzma in my video. So if you go back and watch that one where I get Yzma, I explained to you how that all works, how the best way, especially since I'm on the East Coast, it benefits for me. I like box lunch as well, but I don't have one local to me, so I just order online. FYE has been treating me all right so far. I've got a couple of Stranger Things chases from there. Of course, I've heard some horror stories with other people. Target, Walmart, and Walgreens are all horrible in my opinion. Target is probably the least of the horrible three that I've just mentioned, but my local Targets can't get anything in any kind of orderly fashion. When I got my Grady Twins chase, I knew they were there. I was told they were going to be put out by 8 that morning. I waited in line at 3:30 in the morning. There was no line yet. In fact, the line didn't form until 7:45, which kind of pissed me off. But it was cold, and you know what? I was first, and I got my chase. But when we got there, they asked, what we were waiting on. We told them, and they were telling me stuff like, "Oh, we're gonna push the truck out throughout the day, yada yada yada." And I told the lady, I turned around and told her, I said, "Look, I've been here since 3:30. Find it." I didn't say quite that mean, but I'm saying it mean now. So just stuff like that. And of course, the Target chases all get taken for me. So generally speaking. And Walmart, of course, I don't think I really need to explain Walmart. I didn't get any Pennywise Walmart exclusives near to me at all. I had to order mine. So, and of course, the one I got from Walmart.com came in a box that was too small for the pop. So it got smushed. Let's see. Best and worst subs. Unfortunately, I don't sub for anything. There's nothing. I don't feel the need for it. It's just an expenditure I could spend elsewhere. Top grail I want. I was hoping by the time I got to this question, I would be able to answer this. Man, there's so many cool grails that I would like to have. I don't currently collect a lot of Masters of the Universe. I have Orko over here. I would love to get the original Masters of the Universe pops. Of course, the glow-in-the-darks. Would love to get the Thundercats glow-in-the-dark con exclusives. I don't have any Thundercats, really. And it's mainly because you can't get Lion-O anymore, or Mumra. So even though you can get Tigra, it's still at my local shops, and you just can't find anybody else. So I don't buy them, because I can't find any more. But Grails, of course I need the glow-in-the-dark chases for horror, because horror is my bread and butter. The only one I found is Freddy Krueger. I found, actually, correction, I found a bloody chase of Leatherface in the mall, and I didn't record it. It was in that Asian pop shop where I found Freddy Krueger at $10, but now they've decided to mark up their chases. They had $79 on Leatherface, and considering that I'm supposed to meet Sig Haig this weekend, and I'd like to get a Captain Spaulding pop signed by him, I didn't pull the trigger on it. So I hope I find a Captain Spaulding pop this weekend, and I hope I can get him to sign it. So anyway, that's what I got. And again, shout out to Popa Funk, Jedha Patrol, Foxxy Fox Real, Bat Dan Jumpman, and Pop Academy. You have been tagged for this Get to Know You challenge. Alright guys, if you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe to the channel. I would love to read your questions or any comments that you might have. And if you stay tuned, I will be having a Funko Pop giveaway in the very near future. So subscribe, tell your friends about it, and we're going to have some cool pops to give away. Enjoy guys. Thanks for watching.